The most venomous spiders in the world. There are more than 43,000 different species of spiders on the globe. Less than 30 of them are known to have killed humans, and only a small number of these are believed to be dangerous. The size difference between spiders and humans could be a major contributing factor. Despite the fact that spider venom is designed to kill smaller animals depending on the species, some venom can induce fatal allergic reactions in people or skin blisters in animals. However, it's crucial to realise that death by spider bite is extremely uncommon because hospitals, poison control centres and clinics frequently stock a variety of species-specific anti-venom, the antitoxin to treat bites. Hey everyone, welcome back to Unveiling Wild. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates on wildlife and their habitat. With that being said, let's get started. Aphonopelma Johnny Cash, a tarantula species named for the late country musician Johnny Cash, has lately joined the realm of creepy crawlies near Folsom State Prison in California, where Cash recorded a well-known live album in 1968. The spider is common. Researchers were also reminded of Cash's propensity for wearing all black by the tarantula's dark colouring. Why do humans only get bitten by so few spiders? And how venomous are such spiders are? What can you do to avoid the bite of a snake? If you were bitten by the mature male pictured here, you can experience an itching sensation akin to a bee sting. However, count yourself fortunate because the following spiders are regarded as the most hazardous on earth in contrast to Aphonopelma Johnny Cash. Number 1. The Australian Black Widow. The redback spider, also referred to as the Australian Black Widow, is a species of extremely venomous spider that is thought to have originated in South Australia or the nearby Western Australian desert. It's now widespread throughout Australia, Southeast Asia and New Zealand, with colonies in places other than Australia. It belongs to the widely distributed genus Latrodectus, which includes widow spiders. The mature female is easily identified by her spherical black body, which has an hourglass shape, red-orange streak on the underside and a conspicuous red stripe on the upper side of her belly. The average body length of a female is around 10mm or 0.4 inches. However, the male is substantially shorter at only 3 to 4mm, 0.1 to 0.26 inches. The female redback spends most of her time at night in an untidy web that she builds in a warm, protected environment, often close to or within human homes. It feeds on small vertebrates, insects and spiders that get caught in its web. When it bites, it injects a sophisticated poison into its prey, killing it before wrapping the body in silk and sucking out the liquefied interior. It frequently starts by spraying its target with what looks like superglue from its spinnerets, immobilizing the prey by attaching the victim's limbs and appendages to its own body. The victim is then wrapped in silk by the redback spider. Once its prey is held in place, the redback spider bites it repeatedly on the head, body and limb segments before dragging it back to its lair. It's possible to let a potentially hazardous victim struggle for hours before it becomes worn out enough to be approached safely. The female spiderweb is frequently surrounded by male spider and spiderlings, who take food scraps. This species is preyed upon by parasitic wasps and other spider species. A number of arachnids, including the redback, frequently engage in sexual cannibalism during mating. The female reproductive tracts, spermathecae, which retain sperm after mating, can be used up to 2 years later to fertilise multiple clutches of eggs. Number 2. Chinese bird spider. The Chinese bird spider, Haplomelma schmidti, a species of tarantula that can be found in southern China and Vietnam, is very venomous and aggressive. One of the most poisonous spiders in China, according to Liang Songping, a professor of biology at Hunan Normal University, is the Chinese bird spider. The Chinese bird spider's venom is a neurotoxic that, if left untreated, can occasionally result in death as it severely damages the victim's nerves, rendering them immobile. When compared to other spiders in China, this spider has a comparatively long leg span of about 8 inches. It hunts for food by hiding in and coming out of up to several foot deep dirt burrows. Contrary to its name, the Chinese beard spider usually eats insects and small rodents. Due to its high demand in its natural habitat, the species is only found in a small number of provincial level regions in China, including Hainan, Hubei, Yunnan and Guangdong Autonomous Region. According to Yang Xinghong, the expedition team's leader, the latest find indicates the Nang Un-He Reserve's high degree of biodiversity. According to Yang, the number of tarantulas has drastically reduced in recent years as a result of illicit poaching, and they are now considered an endangered species globally. Asian elephants, white palm gibbons and western background gibbons are just a few of the unique endangered wild animals that may be found in China's Nang Un-He Nature Reserve. Number 3. Brown recluse spider. A recluse spider having neurotoxic venom is the brown recluse Loxosceles reclusa cicradae, formerly classified in the family Loxoscelidae. Their bites, like those of other recluse spiders, may necessitate medical attention. The Chilean recluse, the black widow and the brown recluse are the other two spiders in North America that have venom that is considered to be medically relevant. Usually measuring between 6 and 20 millimeters, the brown recluse spiders can get bigger. They are normally light to medium brown, but can also be white, dark brown or even blackish grey in hue. There is no set colour for the cephalothorax and abdomen. These spiders are known as fiddleback spiders, brown fiddlers or violin spiders because of the patterns on the dorsal side of their cephalothorax that typically include a black line that resembles a violin with the neck facing backwards. Number 4. The yellow sac spider. This spider, also called the black-footed yellow sac spider or the American yellow sac spider to distinguish it from its European cousin, was once categorized as a true sac spider but is now a member of the family Chiractanthidae. It is a rather little, pale yellow species that is native to Americans and can be found thriving in the vegetation of the forests and gardens as well as human residents. Despite widespread misconceptions about necrosis, bites are only resulted in localized edema. Males' bodies measure between 4 and 8 mm in thickness, while females range from 5 to 9 mm. The front pair of legs are longer than the other 3 pairs, with the leg span being up to 1 inch, 2.5 cm. Males often have longer legs and a slimmer torso than females. The two common names of C. inclusum yellow sac and black-footed spider come from the way it looks. The dark brown markings on its palps, jaws and end of its tarsi. It has a light yellow beige colour, feet. Additionally, its abdomen frequently has an orange-brown stripe going through the centre. So what are your views on this? Do you think they will harm humans if their population increases? And how can you protect yourself from these things? So this brings us to the end of the video. If you enjoyed watching, do like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more insightful content like this. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace.